For all of you watching this video, do you struggle with your frames being about 130, dropping down to even 100 in endgames of Fortnite, whilst you're watching pros like Peterbot and Booga pretty much having the same PC specs as you, and still having 360 frames? Well boys, if you watch this video, there is one reason you are dropping frames, and that is because of your processors, and I will show you how to actually fix your dropping frames within Fortnite, or any other game itself. I have been taught these tips by pro tweakers, so make sure you are watching this video till the very end to get the maximum frames you can. Okay, let's get straight into this video. Okay, the first step is if you guys can quickly like and subscribe on the video. Honestly, I will appreciate that so much. I make the best PC tweaks on YouTube in my opinion, so if you watch these tweaks, they of course do work, and if you could like and subscribe, I will honestly love that so much. But further ado, let's actually get into our first tweak, which will be on your desktop. Right click on this bottom until you see Task Manager. Click on the Task Manager, go on the second one across, Performance. Here it will pop up CPU, memory, disk, but we don't want to look at all of these others. We just want to look at CPU. This page right here is the main reason you are losing frames, and most importantly, it is your processors. For me, I have a Ryzen 7 5800X3D, which, if you guys don't know, this is a very good processor in my opinion, and you want the lowest amount of processors you can. Most optimal PCs have about 90 to 100 processors. That is the range you are looking for, and by the end of this video, I will, in my opinion, have around 90 to 100 to around 105 processors. To make sure you are tuned till the end, and I will prove to you I will have around 100. But the first step will be just head over to startup. Once you're on the startup, this page pops up. These are the apps that will pop up instantly right when you boot up your PC. So for example, Unite is enabled. Right when I boot my PC up, Unite will open up, and these apps right here are causing unnecessary stress on your CPU, which is why your processors are in fact just so high up. So you want to make sure all of these are disabled. So for me, Unite is enabled. We want to disable that. Press that button down there. Steam, this is a massive app. You need to make sure Steam is disabled as well. There is no point having that open. You can open these up yourself manually once your PC does open up. But for example, Microsoft Teams, boys, I don't want my PC to open up Microsoft Teams when I load up and I'm loading on Fortnite playing endgame with Teams on in the background, just causing unnecessary stress as per normal. Make sure all of these are disabled, and that is the first tweak done. Already when you restart your PC at the end of this video, this will already be lower just from that. Okay, the second step of this video is head over to the search bar, search System Configuration. This will pop up. Click on that. You see General Boot Services. You want to click on the boot icon, Advanced Options right here. I know there are settings right here, and you may click it by accident, but make sure you do not click any of these settings. This will mess up your PC big time, and you will have such a pain getting rid of those. So just click on the advanced. Number of processors. This has to be on the maximum amount you possibly can. This is how many processors your CPU has. For some people, it is just on default on number 1. This is 1 out of 16 processors in your CPU being used when you load up. You of course want the maximum amount of power, energy, amount of processors you possibly can. So make sure you flick that onto the highest amount you can. For some of you, of course, you won't have 16. Some may have 12, some may have 8. Just make sure it's the highest number you possibly can. Click 16. Press apply and then OK. And that is already it for that step of the video. Okay, on to our third tweak. I know many of you are probably going to be looking at the processors thinking, Jinchi, why on earth is it not going lower? These tweaks only work if you fully restart your PC, which I will of course do at the end of the video, and show that the processors do in fact go down. But again, go over to the search bar, this time search power and sleep settings, this will pop up. Make sure screen when plugged in on after never, sleep never. I'm not really going to go into detail on those. Of course, you don't want your PC turning off after about, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You don't want that happening. But on the right side, the main part we're trying to look for, additional power settings. Click onto that, this page pops up. One of the most important pages you are on when you're looking for low input delay. Balanced, high performance, and ultimate performance. Boys, of course, if you are looking to actually save your energy, save your power whilst loading up your PC, you of course will click power saver, but just know if you do click this, your frames are so low, your lag is so high, as of course there's not much power going into your PC. For some people, they may have ultimate performance like myself, and just like it says, it is on for higher end PCs. So for myself, I do have a decently good PC, so this will pop up. For most of you, this won't be there, and instead it will be high performance, which pretty much is exactly the same. So click either ultimate performance or high performance. You want as much power as you can possibly going into your PC, so it does not have to worry one bit about any power being lost whilst you're PC gaming. So again, either click ultimate performance or high performance. Don't click balanced or power saving. On to our final tweak. The tweak that will relieve so much strain off your CPU is you are on your keyboard, press Windows and R, this will pop up. In this search bar, just quickly search temp, press OK, and all of these files will pop up. I know most of you will have not a clue what on earth these are, just like myself. I don't know what most of these files are. They are just temporary files in your PC that they have downloaded in the background that I promise you, you do not need, and you can delete every single one of these. So highlight them all, right click, press delete. This will pop up. This will guaranteed pop up. Make sure you tick this box, press continue. Make sure it is keep deleting them, press try again. Once you know it cannot keep doing it, that is it. These are the files that have to be there. You cannot delete these files. They were just on in the background unnecessarily. Again, for the same thing, Windows R, for the next one, we're going to search %temp%. Press OK. There are even more temporary files right here. Same as before. We're going to highlight all of them and just like before, delete. Continue. For me, I didn't have that box tick. Make sure you do have this box ticked. Press continue again and all of them will continue to delete. And there it is. We cannot delete these for me now. Make sure you click the X on this. Go over to your recycling bin, as most people do forget this step. Make sure you highlight it all again in your recycling bin, then press delete again. Are you sure you want to delete 103 items? Yes, of course. Make sure it's ticked and press continue. And there it is. Our recycling bin is now emptied. Even more strain is now off our CPU. But now for the end part of my video. Let me restart my PC and hopefully this will be around 90 to 100. And if it is, please do leave a comment down below. Please do subscribe, as I do work hard on these tweaks. Okay, I have just freshly restarted my PC. Just logged back on, and hopefully when I right click Task Manager, hopefully the processors are on 90 to 100. Let's click onto it. Let's see what it actually is now. Yeah, and there it is, 97 processors. Boys, we went from 160 to now 97, and this is the optimal range you want your processors to be on. So that is exactly why my tweaks work. Exactly, they are going lower and lower. You need it to be 90, 100. Let me know down in the comments what your processors went down to.